have a chat this morning. Yay. That makes me happy. All right, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's my favorite day of the week when it goes well. So hopefully we can get things going and get ourselves on the right path and make this day the best day that it can be. So, all right, we're going to get this show on the road started the same way that we do every single day. And that is by getting dressed to your best. You always want to start the day off getting dressed to your best, no matter what day it is. And your best for each day might change. During the work week, it might be one thing, and on the weekend, it might be something else. Or maybe you're having a bad day, and that day you decide to change just into a different set of pajamas. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're dressed to the best of that day. That's what you need to do. No matter what though, you got to change clothes. You cannot just stay in the pajamas that you slept in. That doesn't work. Nope. You have to change your clothes. So, as long as you do that, morning, Sheena. It's cold this morning too, but it's supposed to get to 80 again today. So we'll see. Morning, Joanna. How are you? All right. Next thing we need to do is focus on our core 6. So if you're not having a good day, if you're stressed, if you don't feel good, or maybe it's just an off day, start by focusing just on these 6 things. Eating your meals, drinking your water, taking your meds, doing your self-work, doing your body work, and your sleep. Those are our core of our center, and sometimes they don't even help. So, but it at least gives us a foundation to build off of, which is good. So, next thing, intention. What is your mental direction for the day? What way are you headed? I had a hard time with this one yesterday too. Peace. I'm gonna go with peace. It's the word of the month, but I still need to have peace. Realize that I still have at least a year with my dad and to enjoy it and just have peace with it. So he's not gone yet, and I need to stop acting like it. All right. Next thing is our 3 SMART goals. Remember, you want them small, measurable, accurate, appropriate, reasonable, and timely. So mine are, I need to send an email out. I need to message 2 clients. And did not hem his pants yesterday, so I need to hem his pants today. There we go. All right, so that is where we're at. Next, the kids' day. What does the kids' day look like? What housework do they have? What chores? When do the chores need to be done by? The personal work they have. So their personal hygiene, wash their face, brush their teeth, all that wonderful good stuff, that we do too. What brain work do they have with school pretty much in full bloom for everybody, whether it's face-to-face or online. They've got to get their brain work in, their self-work, which is something that they do for fun, and then their body work. So I will count his brain work as his classes today, and then something that he chooses. So, and I believe he's only got like 2 assignments to do today, I think. They did a study on 9/11 yesterday in social studies class. I'm going to call it a study. They didn't do the why, okay, because Mr. Demers wanted to be sensitive to different families, right? And those who might believe different theories and stuff like that. So he didn't focus on the why. He focused on the fact of what. And it was hard for my son to watch. Very hard. So, then their assignment was they had to talk to us about 9/11 and where we were, what we were doing. Did we remember where we were and what we were doing? So I basically told him, I said, I guarantee you could probably go to 95% of the people in our trailer park, ask them where they were on 9/11, and they could tell you, as long as they still have their mental cognitivity in place. So I put a post up on my personal Facebook page to show him. People know. So unfortunately, with everything else flooding Facebook, it keeps getting pushed away, but that's okay. Enough people have started to comment that he can see that people understand. So then I told him, I said, this is kind of like our JFK. I said, and people like Grandma and Grandpa, they now have JFK and this. And I said, JFK was a president who was shot. He goes, no, his name was Abraham Lincoln. I said, no, that's another president. He's like, what is it with people and our presidents? It's like, okay. He was just, for the longest time, he was convinced that Abraham Lincoln and JFK are the same person. So we had to go through what they did in their presidency to prove that they were not the same person. But I thought that was kind of cool. All right, now, anyways, our calendar. I know what changes. The setting on the screen, and that's when this all of a sudden becomes crazy. All right, so our calendar. What is our work? Well, my work, I have a 7:30, an 8:30, a 12 o'clock, a 2 o'clock, and a 3 o'clock. Okay? Then we have Jasek's classes, which he's got an 8:45, a 9:30, and a 10:45. Along with regular classwork after that. My wonderful husband has to work from 11:30 to 3:30. And tomorrow is his birthday, and he still keeps talking he doesn't want a cake. So I think I'm going to have to make a cake. But tomorrow he has to work from 6:30 until my calendar filled out. He has to work from 6:30 to 3:30. So that man is going to be going to sleep probably as soon as he gets home on his birthday. All right. Other than that, I don't have any other appointments. I don't have any other events. So now we're going to hit our daily tasks and our mission for the day. So Wednesday, obviously, it's meal day. You want to check your budget. You want to go through your fridge. You want to clean out your fridge. You want to go through your pantry, organize your pantry, see what you have, create a menu plan, then create a grocery list, since now you know what you have, what you need, what you don't need. All wonderful, and everything is right with the world. All right. So, your mission for today from Fly Lady, you're going to go through your medicine cabinets. You're going to get them nice and tidy. You're going to get rid of expired medicines, which technically shouldn't even be in the medicine cabinet. You're going to get rid of anything that you don't need in the medicine cabinet. My grandmother was an absolute firm believer that you could tell how someone kept their house by looking in their medicine cabinet. She was a firm believer, a nosy woman that she was. Because when you go over to people's houses, sometimes they do a crisis clean before you get there, right? She didn't call it that, but that's what she meant. So, in order to see if that was really how they kept their home, Grandma would check their medicine cabinet. Because when we do a crisis clean, we don't check our medicine cabinet. So, she was a firm believer in always checking somebody's medicine cabinet. Then you're going to work in your stash and dash areas for 5 minutes on anything that you can put away, that you know where its home is. You just were too lazy to put it there, or got too busy to put it there, or got too distracted to put it there. Whatever it is, you didn't put it there. Put it there now. Only 5 minutes though. Five, only five. Okay, cool. So, for Live That Home Life, your task today is the same as it is every Wednesday. You're just meal planning. That's it. There is enough that goes into meal planning that you don't need to do anything else. So just meal plan. And remember, make it easy on yourself. Get stuff to where you can do prep on one day and you can have it done for the rest of the week. Get a big piece of meat, cook it down, but do it with single flavorings. So that way you can turn it into, I don't know, tacos one day, barbecue beef another day, and beef and broccoli another day. So make your meat multitask for you. That's the only multitasker that there is. Right. All right. Anyways, let's keep rolling. What are our meals for the day? That's also planned in here. So my honey decided he wanted to grill last night. So we're going to do fish again tonight because we didn't have it last night. So fish. I'm going to make my peanutty ramen again. I love ramen noodles and how you can take the seasoning packet out and just throw some other stuff in there, and then you can make it into whatever you want. All right. Breakfast will be a yo-yo. There we go. Meals are planned. You have no idea how much stress you actually keep in your brain and how much brain activity is actually taken up when you don't know what you're going to be eating for the day. Even if you plan, hey, I'm going to go to McDonald's for breakfast, to Wendy's for lunch, and to Burger King for dinner, you at least know. All right. On to cleaning for this maintenance. Maintaining. Start with making your bed because it's so simple. It's so easy. It's so underrated. It is a great springboard to everything else. So start by making your bed. It shouldn't take all that long. Sheena, did you ever time yourself on making your bed? For me, it takes about 2 minutes. As the weather starts getting colder, it may take a little longer. So, but 2 minutes to make a huge impact on your day, I think that's worth it. Okay, see? So, a minute to make a huge impact on your day, to get your day started the right way. Next thing up, swish and swipe. Another one. It's 2 minutes. There you go. This home keeps the heat. We've got windows open. I'm a little chilly, like on the small of my back and my feet. I think I'm going to have to go to not sandals, but when I go outside, it's really chilly. So oatmeal sounds yummy, actually. I may do that this morning. I may copy you. So anyways, the swish and swipe. You're just maintaining the bathroom. You're not cleaning the bathroom. You're getting the spots off the sink. You're getting the spots off the mirror. You're getting the spots off the rim of the toilet, and you're swishing the brush on the inside of the toilet. That's it. That's all you're doing. Nothing more, okay? You're not rearranging the bathroom stuff. Don't do that. You can take your time and then go through the medicine cabinet today. Go for that. But don't worry about everything else. Okay? Laundry is next. Yay, I'll be able to do my laundry and dry my clothes and they'll get dry decently because it's going to be 80 degrees. So make sure you make an entire circle today. Sort, wash, dry, fold, put away. An entire circle. I don't care where you start your circle in the morning. Just make sure you finish at the step right before it. And make sure that whatever laundry you did got put away. I don't care how many revolutions you have to make. Just make sure you make at least one. Next, we have our pick up, put away. That is our maintenance for our home. We've now done maintenance for the body by planning out our day, knowing what our meals are, getting everything set. We need to do maintenance for our home, which is picking things up and putting them away that are not where they are supposed to be. We're supposed to keep things in their home. What is that? We're supposed to keep things in their home. Take the extra 2 seconds when you're done with an item to put it back in its home. If you do that, you don't have to worry about a pick up, put away, because everything will already be picked up, put away. It's a very simple concept, very hard to keep constantly in practice. So don't worry about it if you haven't gotten there yet. You will. You just got to keep trying, okay? And yes, all of these things in and of themselves, and I've said this before, are extremely simple. Yeah, your kids and husband are in a different state. All of these things are fairly simple. Meal prep is simple in and of itself. Pick up, put away is simple in and of itself. But when you link them with kids and other laundry and goals and work and kids work and this and that and this and that and energy, all of a sudden, no, you weren't. You were a housewife in training. It becomes harder. It's very possible. Very, very possible. That's when the things come hard, is when you have to link them and add everything else to it. So don't worry if you're not there yet. It takes time. It takes time. Last thing for this morning is to wash and wipe the kitchen. So wash your breakfast dishes and any leftover pow dishes that are there for you from last night after dinner dishes were done. Get those done. And then wipe something down. Island, counter, whatever. Wipe something down. So that is our morning routine. And this is a great time to take a break and have a sip of tea. I'm very much looking forward to, we're going to try Black Rifle coffee. Very excited about that. We do our best to support vet companies anytime we can. So I want to try the Black Rifle coffee. And by doing that, we're also going to support a friend because he is a supplier of Black Rifle coffee. So that way we will buy from him, and then he's already bought from them. So that way we are supporting a small business and Black Rifle coffee. Very, very exciting. I know I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm getting there, Sheena. Not a coffee drinker, but need a caffeine. You slept off the nighttime routine? So, like Sheena reminded me, also don't forget to like and subscribe the videos. Give this video a thumbs up if it has helped you in any way, shape, or form, or you just like seeing my smiling little face. No, just kidding. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the button so that way you know every time I upload a video. I am still getting a huge amount of people that are going on the Fly Lady Premium channel that I had. I had switched over here, but I will agree with you that it takes longer than 30 days to establish a habit. However, it takes 30 days for you to really notice a difference with that habit and then be mad at yourself for falling off of it. The problem is that you need 30 consistent days. Your life has just changed. Kids are gone. Husband's gone. You're there by yourself getting ready to move down to Florida. You're sitting there having to do completely different things, dealing with your showings and listings and everything else like that. I know, it just sounded a little conceited. Because y'all could get the exact same information if I put it into a podcast. I knew what you meant. So you can go into relaxation mode, and then all of a sudden you start thinking, well, since they're not here, I don't need to be as organized, or I don't need to do everything because I will get it done later. This is the housewife curse, okay? And that is what I call it. It is the housewife curse. Well, I have all day. I'll get it done later. No, there is no later. Get it done now. Because we sit there and we think, well, we're at home, especially like when the kids are gone. We're at home. We've got nothing that we need to do right now once we get all that stuff done. So we say, we'll do it later. It's the curse of the housewife, okay? So, and I like that phrase because you're married to your home, right? You're trying to keep your home where you want it, where it makes you happy, where it makes you smile, which is what these routines do. They keep your home and your life keeping you smiling. So you get the curse of the housewife saying, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Or you've been so busy, it's, just let me sit down for 5 minutes. I'll get that stuff later. Or I know I really should do it. I've been doing it. I'm really good at it. And these are probably a lot of internal struggles that a lot of people have. I've been doing so good on it. I'll be able to keep it up. I just want to take a break one day from doing it. It won't make that big of a difference. Now, you know it will, but you convince yourself it won't. So there's a lot of different ways that we can talk ourselves out of being productive. Right? We can talk ourselves out of being productive so easily, especially if routines and this and that are right. If this is new, like even within the last 5 years, new to people, you have a lifetime of pre-programming that you've done in your brain that these new years or months or days since you've started working at changing your life are fighting with constantly. The years are going to win until you have constantly and completely reprogrammed your brain to do these routines on a consistent basis. And Sheena, even I don't get them every single day. You guys know I'm completely honest. When I don't do something, I tell y'all. Even I don't do them every single day. It makes a huge difference when I do. This morning, as a matter of fact, last night I forgot to set up my coffee pot. That was an extra 5 minutes that I didn't want to take. Something just setting up the coffee pot last night made such an impact this morning because I didn't do it. I couldn't just get up, walk out here, hit the button, and go and get ready. I had to walk out here, fill up the carafe, open the 4 tea bags, put the tea bags in there, then hit the button. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're used to doing things in a set order, it becomes a lot. So, you and I have been together, 5 years, Sheena? 4 or 5 years, something like that. Still, you have a lifetime of pre-programming that is fighting with our new programming that has things completely embedded in you that says how things should go. And evening routines, morning routines. I know it feels like forever, doesn't it? In a good way. Afternoon routines, all this stuff is new programming. It takes a while to set in. Well, that's good. So it's a constant struggle until that programming has really taken hold. So, and there is no magic formula to get that programming to take hold. It is when, right? And the evening routine is what helps with the morning routine. So there is no easy way to get that programming set. You just have to keep trying and working at it, which is why I say, don't worry about it. All this stuff will come. All right. Time for noon check-in. So make sure that you step back around noontime, or for those of you across the pond, it is noon. So hi, nice to see you. Right. And stop back. I'll have the times so you can just go to the timestamps. Miss that little speech on getting things done and programmed in and how to get your programming set. Don't forget to do your dirt cleaning today. It is cleaning the medicine cabinet and 5 minutes worth of put away. Or it is working on your meal planning. Next, at noontime, we need to assess the day. Oh, Sheena, you're going to have to go soon. Facts only. Don't put opinions into it. Don't put any I feels, I thinks, I shoulds. That's going to color the way that you see how your day was. It is going to take the facts and it's going to turn them into something non-factual. So pick up, put away. This again, easy in and of itself, complicated when you throw it in with something else. Just take 5 minutes, do a pick up, put away. That's all I'm asking you to do. 5 minutes of putting stuff where it belongs. Or if you can't spare 5 minutes, do it for one song. Okay, put on a song and just do it until the end of the song. Or if you're working from home and you got your work hours, then when you get up to go to the bathroom, put one thing away. Every time you get up to go to the bathroom, put one thing away. Here is your reminder to continue with the laundry cycle because you can't do it in one stop. There is not a thing that you can put it in and it will wash, dry, fold, and put away for you. We don't have robots that do that. Well, at least I don't. Us regular folk don't have robots that do that. So we have to keep going back to it. And then, of course, after lunch, don't forget to wash and wipe the kitchen. Because a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen, is a productive kitchen, and we don't want to save our lunch dishes for dinner. That would be just asinine to give ourselves more work when we don't need it. No, you're not wasting that much water by doing dishes at lunchtime. You are creating sanity. So, water, sanity, good thing. All right. And I forgot to write down the time for noon. Oh, well. It's usually about we'll just say 27. I know it's not right, but that's okay. All right, now on with the evening routine. This is the most important, like Sheena and I talked about. The evening routine sets up for the morning routine. The evening routine is the backbone to your day, believe it or not. The evening routine is also the harder one to do because there is no designated starting time. The evening routine happens when you decide it's going to happen. The evenings change, whereas the morning routine starts the minute you wake up. It has a definite starting place. That's okay, honey. That's okay. Write it down or talk it out, something. So this evening, we want to once again assess the day, facts only. Do it over a cup of tea, whatever you want to do, an evening beverage. Look at how your day went, what you got accomplished, and everything like that. And the factors that contributed to those accomplishments. When you start off doing oh yeah, doing the dishes by hand is not that big of a deal. Okay? It is not that big of a deal. Just be consistent with it at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That is the biggest key. All right. So the first thing that you want to do for the evening routine is check your calendar and your forecast for tomorrow. It's down there somewhere. I do believe that it's going to be back down into the 60s tomorrow. When you know how busy your day is and how warm or cold the day is, you can then make a dinner that is going to match your day. You can then also, now that you know what's on your calendar, you can set up your launch pad. So if you've got a meeting, you now know that you can make sure you have the stuff for the meeting. Launch pads can be also done now that a lot of people are working from home. They can be done just on your desk or wherever you're planning on working. You can have everything sitting right there, what you're going to need. If you still have to leave to go to work, you know where your launch pad is. And then, of course, now that you know what the temperature is going to be, what your day is going to look like, you can pull out clothes to match the temperature and the day. I can't believe that when I was younger, I used to dress for the reason as opposed to the season. I was so young and foolish. Here is your final reminder of the day to get laundry done because it makes a huge difference. Remember, laundry is not done if it is not put away. Folded and sitting on the couch does not count. That's not put away. And if you can't put the stuff in your drawers and you don't have any room to hang them up in your closet, it is time to go through them. Pick up, put away. Final one of the night. This is going to bring your home to where you want to see it in the morning or before you go to bed, both of which should look exactly the same. Because when you go to bed and when you get up in the morning, it should look pretty much the same. Unless, of course, you got a husband. Then it might look different, like mine always does. But that's okay. I still love them. After that, make dinner, make lunches, eat dinner. Yes, I get a majority of my evening routine done prior to dinner. Because once dinner comes and everybody's done eating, that is when we want to sit down, we want to hang out, go for a walk, watch some TV. One can watch his silly movies, I can read a book, whatever. I don't want to have to worry about pulling out my clothes and all that other stuff. No. Granted, for some people, having dinner is the great catalyst to get everything done because it gives us a starting point. I tried that. It doesn't work for me because then if on the off chance, and we do it like once every 2 months, we go out to eat, I can't do everything in the order that I would normally do it. So doing it well after dinner does not work for me. If it works for you, that's great because everybody is different and we need to embrace that. Final thing for maintenance wise, and this is actually cleaning because you're actually using a cleaning supply, is your final wash and wipe of the kitchen. Same thing. Wash the dishes, wipe something down. This is how your kitchen will hopefully look in the morning when you get up. Save a couple snack dishes if possible. Lastly, but not least, get ready for bed. Wash your face, brush your teeth, floss, mouthwash, the whole works. I like to do it right after dinner. Why do I do it right after dinner? Because then if I end up getting sleepy on the couch, I don't have to worry about getting up and going and doing it before I go to bed. I can then just get up and go to bed. Plus, then it stops me from eating after dinner. I can just drink my water. So, that is where we are at for the day. You guys are amazing. Keep up the great work. I will definitely be here tomorrow. It is my husband's birthday. So, woohoo. Yay! Hi, Sarah. We're just getting done. Bummer. Keep up the great work. You guys are amazing. You're doing an amazing job. And remember, if you know anybody that has subscribed to my Flight Lady channel, yes, get them over here. I don't post any videos over there. This is the active channel. So I'm glad you caught me. I hope you have an amazing day. You will get it all done. Be patient. Don't try to do too much. Aw, thank you. Don't try to do too much. Just give yourself that grace to learn and grow with it. That is the key. That is the key for people that have been with me for 5 years. Grow with it. Give yourself the grace to know that it's not going to happen overnight. Okay? You guys are all amazing. Keep up the great work, and I will see you tomorrow live. I may be a little bit later. So like I usually try to get on about 6:30 or 6:15. It may be closer to 6:30 or a little bit after. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep up the great work, and don't forget. Oh, good. Just don't give up. Sarah, as long as you keep your goals small and you choose not to give up, you will get there. Don't give up. Okay? We did a whole big thing. So you said you're going to watch it later. There's a whole thing on how I firmly believe habits don't happen in 30 days and my reasonings as to why. So don't get frustrated. Everybody has their own time frame for things to happen. So everybody have a great day. I will talk to you later, and make sure you just don't give up. Give yourself that grace. You're doing an amazing job.